Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vivian. In today's video I want to show us how I made this simple circle dress with asymmetric ruffle hem. If this is what you'll be interested in learning, please help me like this video, drop a comment, and if this is your first time of coming across my channel or you are here to subscribe to my channel, please help me hit that subscription button, turn on your notification button as we get started with the tutorial. So guys, these are the materials I used in making the dress. I have this 1 yard of black lace fabric that I used for the sleeve, and here I have a matching thread. I have my bias, you can see. I have this flower that I put at the front. If you look at that dress, you see the flower there. I'll use gum to hold it. I have this zipper, although I not use the zipper again. And I have this scuba fabric. This is a scuba fabric. This one is stretchy, you can see. That's why I did not use the zipper at the end again. Like I said, it's a scuba fabric. So let's get started with the measurements. So guys, the first thing you want to do is to fold your fabric in a triangular form, just like I'm doing so from these two ends of the fabric, you grab one just like I'm doing so now. When you do that, you flip the other one to this other end and you get that triangular shape. And when you do that, you have to arrange it very well. It's now into two fold. Arrange it very well so you'll be able to fold it the second time, because we are cutting the front and the back together. So after you are done arranging it, fold it again just the same way. You can see what I'm doing. When you are done folding it very well, this is what you have. You have this triangular shape. Okay, so because this fabric is shifting a lot, I'll go ahead and hold that edges with my office pin. So when I'm done holding it, this is what I have. In case if you don't understand what I did now, let me demonstrate. Now this is your fabric and this is the longer side. Okay, so from these two ends, you're going to grab this one like this and then flip this one to this other side. Don't worry, the length will be long and short, like it won't be equal. Okay, after you are done arranging it this way, this is two fold now, you can see. So now you have to grab it again and fold it again. It will now be into four fold. You can see what I just did. Fold it again just this way and arrange it very well. Now you have it into four fold because we are cutting both the front and the back together. Okay, so now you can see that I've already drawn a line here. This will guide as my shoulder line. So from here I'll be taking my measurements. So before you draw this line, make sure that place you are getting your shoulder measurement divided by 2. You can see I place my tape this side and it's not up to that. Here I have 7.5. I made it at least 8 inches because my shoulder is 15 by 2. That will give me 7.5. So now I'll be taking my measurements from this folded side. So the first measurement I took is my neck depth. Okay, my neck width, my neck width is 3 inches and my neck depth is 3 inches as well. And when I do that, because it's a round neck, I'm going to go ahead and curve it in a circular form. So the next measurement I'll be taking is my shoulder measurement. My shoulder measurement is 15 inches. When divided by 2 will give me 7.5, and that is what I just marked. So from that shoulder point, I'm going to come down by 1 inch. Okay, and when I do that, I'll go ahead and connect it back to the neck width. This is to get my shoulder slope. So from this shoulder line, I'll be coming down by 8 inches, and that is my round armhole. And when I do that, I'm going to extend this line across, and this will serve as my chest line. So on this chest line, I will mark my bust measurement divided by 4, and then I'm going to bring down this line here to join there. So from here, I'm going to just use my free hand and curve it inward to get my armhole curve. So from this shoulder line as well, I'll come down to my bust point, which is 10 inches. And when I do that, I'll be taking my bust measurement there. There's no need of drawing a line because it's already staining the dress. So on that point, I will measure my bust measurement divided by 4. And when I do that, I'll be adding extra 1 inch for ease, and then extra 1 inch for sewing allowance. So I'm just going to add extra 1 inch again for sewing allowance, and then I will extend the line downward just this way. So the next thing I want to go ahead and do is to take the full length of the dress. The full length of the dress I'm working with is 42 inches, but I'll be minusing 9 inches. 9 inches will be for the pleated ruffle, okay? So now that means for this body I'm cutting now, I'll cut 33 inches for the length, okay? So on this folded side, I'll be marking 33 inches here, and when I do that, I'll minus 4 inches from 33 inches. You can minus 5 inches depending on how deep you want the V effect to be. So yeah, I'm marking 29 inches, and when I do that, I will then go ahead and slant the line to join this other one. So guys, after cutting it, this is what I have. You can see that V effect. So now, because I changed my mind, I don't want to be using zipper on this dress again because it's kind of stretchy. So I'm going to go ahead and deepen my neck depth with half inch. That means I'm using 3.5 inches for the neck depth, okay? And I just shaping it, and this is what I have here. You can see how stretchy this material is. When you get to original scuba, it's always stretchy like this. So now the first thing I want to go ahead and do is to pipe the neck, okay? So now I'm going to pipe this neck with my bias, okay? After piping it, I'll go ahead and join the shoulders together. So guys, after stitching it, this is what I have. You can see that the bias is inside and is looking so clean. So now I want to keep this aside as I work on the ruffle. So here I have with me this long fabric for the ruffle. If you really want your ruffle to be fine, you have to have enough long fabric just like this. Mine is about 4 yards. So for the length, for the width of this fabric is 9 inches. Remember that we minus 9 inches for the ruffle. So now I've gone ahead to hem the 2 ends. So for you to get that ruffle, you can do a loose stitch, or you can just pleat on it. So for my own, I use this bias to pleat on it, okay? So I'm going to place this bias on the dress like this. You measure about 2 inches or 1.5. Then you go ahead and pleat. You can do kissing pleating or tiny pleating or loose pleating depending on what you want. So guys, before you start pleating or making your ruffles, you have to measure the body of your dress to know the actual length of the ruffles you are going to make, okay? So mine is about 20 inches. That means 20 for front and then 20 for back. Then go ahead and measure yours and know the length of the ruffle you are making. So guys, after pleating on it, this is what I have. You can see how beautiful this pleating is looking. I love it, and it's so clean. You can see how it is. So now the next thing I want to do is attach my sleeve. I've already cut out this lace for my sleeve using a basic sleeve pattern that I had. You can go ahead and watch the video. So now I want to go ahead and attach the sleeve on the dress, okay? So I'm going to notch the center, then I'll place it this way on that shoulder line. I'll sew this side to end and this other one, and I'll do the same thing to this other sleeve. And when I'm done, I'll go ahead and stitch the both sides. So guys, after fixing the sleeve, this is what I have. I also went ahead to use bias to hem the mouth of the sleeve just to beautify it, and I've also stitched the both side. So now I want to go ahead and attach the ruffle. So you can see, if you look very well, you see the line I've already drawn. This is about 1 inches, okay? This is the line I'll follow to attach the ruffle, and I did that both front and the back. So go ahead and do yours. When you are done, you are going to grab your ruffle this way, okay? This wrong side will be on the right side of the dress. You can see I did not stitch the end of this other side. So now I'm going to place it this way, and I'll follow that line, and I'll stitch on top of that bias. I'll follow the line as just drew, okay? And I'll stitch it till it goes round, both front and the back. Hey guys, are you still yet to subscribe to my channel at this point? Please help me hit that subscription button, and remember to turn on your notification button. Like this video and drop a comment for me. You can see the final result of this dress. When you turn on your notification button, you'll be able to get notified whenever I post a beautiful video like this. This dress is so comfy and it's so beautiful. It's something that you would love to make for yourself. You can make it within 1 hour, trust me. You can make it for your sister, for your friends. See you next time when I post another beautiful video.